Welcome back to Behind the Lash, your safe space for all things lashes, living,
and the process of learning as you go. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to our channel.
Hey!
We are here with episode number 5.
Yes.
And if you're hanging on, hi. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm warming up, guys.
Don't forget to subscribe. Also, you can click on the button below, or at the end, there's a just if you click on our logo, you can subscribe. Easy as
Also,
that.
follow us on Instagram and just support. Give us a like, give us a comment. We love to hear feedback of how we can improve and just do better. We created the space for the girls and for the girls and for the girls
and for the gays.
But today's episode is a really special one because we decided to bring on somebody. Two people.
These people, they hear about lashes all the time, but they probably know about lashes the least.
Or how much do they know? We're about to find out just how much they know today.
So welcome our boyfriend.
What's up? We're not gays. We're not the gays.
Yeah, we're not the gays,
but they're here. They're here today, and we got a juicy little episode. We're gonna be questioning them and just like kind of getting what it's like behind dating a lash artist, dating an entrepreneur. Maybe they're entrepreneurs themselves, and a lot of times, you know, we as entrepreneurs, we have all of these things going on in our head, and we really do need somebody that is like an emotional support system.
Yeah,
and sometimes I do feel bad, like I'm just venting hard. I don't even know what his day looked like. I don't even know what he did, and I'm just venting, and I'm like, wait a minute, how was your day?
Well, sometimes he's like talking to me about like my day, and I'll like cut him off, and I'm like, oh, sorry.
I'm like, anyways, and then the lashes. So we want to know like just the truth about what it's like, and we got some questions for you guys. So how do you guys feel? Are you guys excited to be here?
Yeah, super excited.
Excited to be here for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's introduce you guys. Let's go with your boyfriend first.
My name is Juan.
What's your lash name?
The Lash Juan. The Lash Juan.
Naked as
the naked. And I'm also one of the co-hosts of Lash the Behind. Not behind the lash.
Lash the Behind is great.
It's something we're starting.
Something separate.
Yeah. It's our first time hearing about it, okay?
Yeah. So welcome.
All right.
Welcome. And you, sir?
My name is Josh, and I'm here.
He said, I'm the owner of STV.
We're really doing it. We in my girl's salon, and it's cool. I'm ready.
Nice. Okay. All right, you guys, we got some questions for you guys. First of all, what do you guys think about when your girls are just like dropping ideas like this, like the podcast? Like, first of all, I think it's pretty cool that they said yes, because I don't know, maybe some boyfriends would have been like, fuck no, you know? But what did you guys feel like when we said we were going to start a podcast?
For me, it was one of those like, okay, cool, another one. It was just like
another idea.
Yeah. Another one. But I think that's such a beautiful thing that you guys are, you know, entrepreneurs. That's what an entrepreneur is, you know. But it's like, okay, here we go again. Here we go again. Cool, let's do it. And
trial and error for sure.
You just gotta hang on, you know.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what's next? Like, it's always something, and you're just here for the ride too. Like, whatever they got to do, we're pretty much here to help, you know?
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. What did you think when I came up with this podcast? Because I know, so a little story behind us. We started off wanting to have our own podcast.
Yeah.
So we were originally going to do our own podcast, but we're like, how are we going to do every episode? What are we going to like focus on, you know? So then I was like, let me start a lash podcast, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, that I could like have episodes and go and go and go.
And like different topics and stuff like that. I mean, not that you can't have that with partners, because I feel like you definitely can. Like there's a lot of relationship advice or like, I think nowadays too, we're glamorizing a lot of like toxic relationships and like that that like controlling relationships, things like that. So I feel like opening a space for couples, healthy couples that can coexist would be cool too.
And that's why they're here.
Yeah. All right. Okay, guys. So we're gonna be asking the guys some questions, some lash related questions, and see just how well they pay attention to what we say and just how well they know these terms. Okay, so the first term is going to be isolation.
Damn.
Don't go all at once.
I didn't study, bro.
I thought this was just a fun podcast.
What is isolation?
So what do you guys think
What do you think
isolation would be?
You want to go first?
What does it sound like?
Okay.
These things I don't talk about.
Okay.
So I'm like,
But I low-key, like, I pick up, like, little things here and there. And sometimes she'd be like, I'll say something. She'd be like, what the heck? How do you know?
Yeah.
Like, little things I can
like
pick up.
LJ curl CC
no,
curl DD
he
curl.
knew fiber tip. He's like, fiber tip? I'm like,
That Josh is secretly lashing too.
he wants to become a lash tech.
Yeah.
He's like, teach me.
Dude, how do you think we came up with the Lash Juan? Because he was like, what if I just start lashing? I was like, okay.
I was trying to be the new lash pop.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, honestly, it's crazy because there is like a couple of couples that their man starts lashing
lash
and then they blow up. And the girl's just like, all right, I've been doing it for 7 years and I haven't blown up. Like,
Crazy. I know. Guys always blow up, whether like they're
lash
straight,
cowboy,
whether they're gay.
Lash pappy.
Yeah.
The
The lash cowboy? Is there lash cowboy? Okay. Yeah, there's
Him
like
and
a couple.
His wife. Yeah. So
Okay. What do you guys think what isolation means?
Isolation. I'm going to say it's like spreading the lashes. Like,
Okay. Spreading.
yeah, spreading.
he said spreading.
Spreading them open.
Clickbait. What is that called? Clickbait that. And you are correct.
And what do you use for isolation?
Is it not the glue? No, not the glue. Is it the type of tweezer?
Yeah. Period. Okay.
The only reason I know is because she just got some products coming in, and you were complaining about that they don't like spread right or some shit.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, something
They
like
don't do the spread right.
I was talking about the color of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. You
Mine
passed,
spread
you passed.
good. Okay, y'all. Mine spread
Okay.
good.
Hey, yo.
What kind of podcast is this? What did I sign up for?
If you guys paid attention, last episode was the toe. And now
Hey, you guys, we didn't mention. So if you guys watch the other episode, I always sit crisscross like this, and we had like my big toe in frame.
Freaky ad podcast.
that's why I said lash the behind, because this is crazy.
Okay, the next question is for you.
All right.
Okay.
Next question. What is retention? You should know this.
Retention, yeah.
Really? You would never know.
Come on, babe. Come on,
Retention-
don't embarrass us
So let me
here.
tell you something about retention. No, so retention is longevity, right?
Oh!
So
Okay.
how long something in general would last? Obviously, like, you know, I always hear 3-week retention or whatever it is. So it's like, all right, that
Yep.
means it's good. It's lasted a while.
Yeah.
You guys studied before this. You
Ah,
helped them.
That I have the answers right here.
You
The answers right
He has
here.
a little sheet.
Cheat sheet.
I'm like, oh, retention?
I'm like, you better know it or else.
I've
No
never-
booty. You're getting no booty.
No behind the lash.
For a week.
No, lash the behind. You wouldn't have known about retention. I don't talk about retention.
Yeah.
I just talk about how hard my day was.
That's stressful.
Right.
Sadly.
No, I've been saying that to him, like, just retire me already.
Yeah.
Right?
We're working on it. We're working on it.
All right, all
The
right.
goal is to retire both of us.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to both be retired.
Priscilla wants to have babies.
And you don't?
I don't know. We always go back and forth. We're
Yeah,
like, yes,
us
no,
too.
yes, no.
Yeah,
We're like,
yeah.
Oh, we kind of like
Yeah.
our life.
Yeah, that's us too.
And the world is fucking ugly. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I never think about the world.
I do.
I've
think
never
too
thought
much
like
about the world.
Okay, I
I
hear a
try
lot of
not
people
to.
talk about that, but I never think about the world. Like kid wise, I never think about the world.
Yeah.
But maybe I should. You know.
That's true, because like when we were growing up and stuff, I'm sure there was crazy stuff in the world too.
Yeah,
and our parents did it all right.
Yeah.
We did all right. So
We did all right. Okay.
All right,
We're
all
gonna
right, all
ask you
right.
another one. Okay, I'm gonna ask Josh. What do you think mega volume is?
That's the eyelashes Megan Thee Stallion wears. Right?
I like how specific he was. He said Meg Thee Stallion. Okay.
I don't think she wears those.
Those are the ones that look like spiders, like the spider legs, no? No?
Yes.
No, but don't you?
Bro, spiders
No, but there's a specific thing when you look at my videos and you're always like, oh, these look good because. What do you usually say?
The darkness?
Yeah. I'll post like
they do pay attention.
Yeah, I'll post like wet sets and he's like, oh, they look good, but they need to be darker.
That's funny because Juan will do that too.
But like
when I show him like soft sets, like little naturals, he's like, but like where are they? I'm like,
no, and he says he likes the dark ones more, but the Lash girlies right now are against the dark ones.
I know, they're in their natural era. Okay, with that question, what do you guys prefer as in like lash sets on us, like on your specific girlfriends? Like, do you guys, because I feel like a lot of boyfriends will tell their girlfriends like, oh, take your lashes off, you know?
I know,
like,
it's crazy.
I hear that a lot at the salon.
I do.
They'll be like,
too.
oh, I love you natural or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but we're lash artists, so it's different for us. Like, it's marketing in itself. So what do you guys think about that?
For me, I mean, I always tell you, you know, I love your face. No, it's just natural, you know, natural's fine, but I also like when they're very like minimalistic.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. I think he loves when I do like brown sets and like
yeah.
brown lashes.
Oh.
Like right now
good.
I have brown and they're like very little.
Yeah, they look really
Yeah,
good.
it's like a V curl. Like it's super flat.
Period.
Yeah. But it's like, but then I'm conflicted. Sometimes I like the natural, sometimes I like the
Yeah.
It's like,
I go between that too.
I just tell her too, I'm like, as long as you like don't look like, because there's chicks that like come up and like they can't even open their eyes because they're like, you know?
The spider sets.
The spider.
It has to match the face. Too.
Yeah. It's like they blink and
They
it's
have to
tornado.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Tornado is crazy. Tornadoes are like this, babe.
It's like there's like a broom.
Or it kind of changes like their eye structure, like because
Yeah.
it kind
droops.
of it droops.
It's because mine used to droop when I used to do cat eye.
Okay.
But he never told me. When I switched it up, he's like, "Would you switch up, babe? It looks good." I'm like, "Oh, you noticed?"
No, that is so true. It really comes down to the map.
It does.
It really comes down to the map. Because sometimes I would get some lashes that I would be like, damn. And then now I look back and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I used to do them like really big
like
and stuff.
so long.
Yeah. But he's the type where like he thinks everything looks good.
Yeah.
I do like natural, he thinks it looks good.
That's
I
'cause
do
I love
spiders
us.
and he'll say I still look good.
Speaking about a healthy relationship, your partner should accept you in long lashes, natural lashes.
I tell her
mega volume.
I'm like, I have a new girl every season. I'm
I used to switch my hair a lot
she used to switch her hair. I'm like, red,
He's like,
blonde.
I'm never bored.
I'm like, dang, you got a redhead, I got blonde. I'm like,
wait, that's low-key true though. That's low-key true.
It is true. It is
Adaptable. Oh my gosh. All right.
Okay, that was like the end of like the little terms that we wanted you guys to define.
Chapter.
Yeah, that was just like a little quiz.
I think we did pretty good.
Yeah. So now we're going to hop into a different question. And I think this one's pretty important because as we mentioned at the beginning of the episode, when you're in this business world or building something, building a dream, anything, it doesn't have to specifically be lashes, but in this case, that's what we are in, the industry that we're in. You want to have a partner that's supportive and you want to have someone that just understands. And I think that can be very heavy also for your partner, right? So it goes vice versa and having to understand balancing everything without, getting on each other's like nerves.
Yeah. Or it depends on the type of man.
Yeah,
too,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we want to ask you guys what it's like dating a girl or somebody who is just always busy, always in a busy season, and just like kind of always dating her business. Really. What is that like?
you go ahead, bro.
Take different takes.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a beautiful thing, especially watching it grow, just like anything. Someone that's really motivated is exciting in general because you almost marry it too, like if it's your lash business, now it's ours because like how we were talking on our way here, I'm like, hey, do you have something that messages your girls about, 3-week fill and stuff like that? So you kind of both piggyback on stuff.
Yeah.
I think a pretty cool thing too, fellas, you know, if there is guys watching this, when you are in a relationship with someone that does lashes, or I feel like anything in beauty, you will never run out of anything to talk about, you know, because
we can
yeah, like it's literally, I think dating someone in the beauty industry, or just obviously in general, it's like me as a guy, like I'm in a Netflix episode every time she has a client, you know, because it's like, what happened with, you know, blah, 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 last weekend, what happened with her and her man, you know, like you kind of, you're like embedded with that relationship now, but it's cool. I mean, it's fun because you marry into it, you know, and it's just exciting when you guys get excited over little things like, oh my god, my client, or blah blah blah, and it's an emotional thing too. You know, because she just lost 2 of her best clients that are military.
I know, they moved.
That sucks. The military girls.
Because they're military, so their contract is over, and now they gotta leave, and I'm like, wait, I love you though.
It's a beautiful relationship that you create with like your girls, you know. So it's I mean, it's a beautiful thing watching you guys, you know, really be passionate about something.
Yeah, a lot of my clients, like my military ones, I invite people to come hang out like with us. So they've even built relationships with him, you know, like met him, grown, like, you know,
gone
like
to lunch or dinner,
so he knows like, you know, how my connection is like with them.
It's pretty cool because like she gets to make new friends too, you know, build relationships, and it's cool to see like her happy, like talking about like this person, that person, you know, and it's like, I'm glad that, you know, she meets some good people, you know, which is cool, you know. And,
what would you say though, that like, how's your experience dating a lash artist, especially because we've been together for 7-8 years?
So you guys actually have watched it grow together, like really from the beginning.
Yeah, we were together like 3 years before my business started, like 2 years.
So you have really been from the bottom.
Yeah, like, from the bottom. He's seen everything.
So that's what I was gonna say, like how he was saying, like it's a beautiful thing. Like I see her now, like, you know, here. But I remember like when she was first talking about it, you know.
Yeah.
And
I just got goosebumps.
And stressed out, like oh, so like I don't know if I should do this. Like my mom and my parents are like, I don't know if I should spend the money on the training, and like just that feeling of just taking that risk, you know. And then from her, like at that point in her life, and then to now, it's like it's beautiful to see like the, you know, and I've been by her side the whole time, you know. Yeah. So through the ups and the downs, you know, she'll talk to me and I say, no, like keep going, you know, like
So emotionally wise, you know, we need a lot of support emotionally because we work long days. We're so tired. We're so stressed, you know, and sometimes we get home. I don't know if you're like quiet, you know, like sometimes I'm quiet, you know, but it's nice that he understands, you know, like I'm not pushing him away. I just need like my energy just needs quietness.
And I think that sometimes it's hard to understand that because our industry is very like glamour and glitz and glitter and like, oh, what do you mean you just go do lashes? But it's a very mentally draining industry that it can get to a place of burnout, and it's a constant exchange of energy. Like if you're not up here, then your business is never gonna get here, right? You gotta constantly be at 100, and so when you get home, you're just kind of like, I just want to be in. I literally will lay down in the freaking dark. Like, please, just like 1 minute. Or I literally will. We have like this term that will just be like bed rot, and it's like bed rot. Like, don't talk to me. We're just on our phone or just like silent. Because sometimes you just need it.
You do.
You just need it.
Especially because sometimes we're talking all day. We're giving our energy all day to other people's energy. Every energy is just intertwining. That sometimes I just want to like. I like to scroll on TikTok. I like to like that's how you say you want to lay in the dark. I just like to like focus on something else.
Something different.
But as a business owner, our minds are like never ending, especially with like how I do supplies. So I'm always like on Amazon. I'm always on this. And then how he was talking about like, do you have something that messages people for 3 weeks? Like we have to do it ourselves, but it's so tiring because you have to remember. I always try to remember to message my new clients like how's it going? And I never do because I forget. Or I'm so tired. I get home. I don't want to answer DMs because then they respond right away. And then I'm like,
you're like, no, just kidding.
I know. It's funny too because how I saw it in the beginning, right, was it was like, okay, I have to understand that I'm just not going into a relationship with you, but your phone is also really involved.
Very, very,
so like,
very.
And Priscilla has 3 phones. I just gonna.
No, but
when I met Priscilla though, she was very married to her phone, bro.
no,
She used to be like, I can't drive without scrolling. Like she got pulled over, and she would always be on
I
her
watch
phone.
YouTube now.
Yeah, she's like, I can't get off
While
my
you're
phone.
driving?
So
I have like an addiction to my phone, but I've been trying to like reduce it. That's why I'm trying to read books.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like I have
You
like
self-diagnosed.
I have like ADHD too,
Yeah.
and like low attention span. That we'll be watching a movie and I'm just like,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you know, or
that's
I'm
me
driving.
too.
I was talking
Yeah.
to my client earlier. I can't drive and just listen to music. I watch
Really?
YouTube.
I have to do everything but drive.
Really?
And then we're talking about dissociating. You know how like, you know, when you get somewhere, you're like, were those lights green?
You're like, how did I get here?
Obviously,
Your body's
they
like on
were.
autopilot
Yeah.
though. But I think that that's like also a crazy thing about it is like we've been living in this race, right? It's almost like we're running after something all the
Yeah,
time.
all the time.
And it's like the real question is, when does the race like really end?
It doesn't though.
Right? Like,
Because even when we
what
get
are
to
you
a
getting
point,
to?
yeah,
Exactly.
even when we get to that point, I think about it all the time. We get to
There's
that point
something else.
financially, we get to that point emotionally in our relationship. There's always something more we're gonna want, or our business is at a certain point. You're always gonna be working for the
Right.
business. You know, you're running real estate, or you know, you're doing anything. You're
Yeah.
running salons.
Yeah,
you're
It's a
always gonna
choice
be
that
working.
I think it's a choice that we decided to make when we
Yeah.
jumped into it. But I also do think that I think we've been talking about this recently, like that hustle mentality of like always burning yourself freaking thin,
Yeah.
spreading yourself so thin is also non-sustainable at
Yeah.
all, right?
Yeah.
Like that will literally cause you to lose your passion for what
Yeah.
you started. And I think that getting to a point mentally where you learn to balance and like really, really take care of yourself is also super important.
Yeah, taking care of yourself, like finding things to do. Like we vacation a
Yeah.
lot. We
Yeah.
try to vacation a lot, like even if it's cheap, you know, just going to like a weekend or something.
Right, like a getaway
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, it's not always,
because
like-
that's also hard. It's like, you know, talking back to like relationships, like
Mm-hmm.
it is hard to always be so consumed by the entrepreneur mindset,
Mm-hmm.
right? And also giving you guys the space and the time that you guys deserve as
Yeah.
partners, right? Like we also had a rule like for a while, and it's like we don't talk about work when we eat.
Yeah.
Like we don't do that on date nights. Like
So
we
what do you talk about?
other stuff.
No, we just into
No,
the
we
other
talk-
business.
another business. we wanna start.
Yeah.
No, we will just talk about
That's a
family.
good way. That's a good way to
We
start
talk about
something.
like, you know, what we want to do in the future, or like we just talk about random shit going on in the world. Just
But
like
it
we
is hard,
try not
though.
to talk about work.
Yeah.
But it's
It
hard
is
to
hard.
not
It
talk
is.
Yeah.
about
It
work.
is hard.
You know?
Yeah, I feel like we talk about work, but we talk about our future so much.
Yeah.
But work always intertwines into that,
Somehow.
you know? Because in
Yeah.
order to get where we want to get,
You gotta work.
the business is what's gonna like
Yeah.
lead to that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
well,
But-
and we're both like very passionate too, like as far as like our future too, like what we
Yeah,
want. So,
you guys
like,
get deep in it.
yeah, we'll get deep and caught up too. Like
Yeah.
we get excited too, you know. So
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
and but it can get like overwhelming too if you bring work too much into the relationship.
Yeah,
you know?
totally. Because I mean, we deserve that time to just
Yeah.
be boyfriend and girlfriends,
Yeah.
you know, and just like be girlies. Because that's like one thing I remember telling him from the beginning when we started dating is like we make decisions all day, every day.
Yeah.
So like when I'm with you, I don't want to decide. Like I don't want to use my brain. I
Don't
literally
wanna decide
told
where
him
we
that.
eat.
I don't want to decide. I don't
Yeah.
want to. I don't know where we're going. I don't want to look at the maps. Like just take me there.
Yeah.
And
I
so
feel
that's
you.
like also our dynamic. It's like
Yeah.
I try my best to turn off my
Yeah.
brain when we do stuff because I don't want to think when we're just dating. Like when we're just out doing
Yeah,
fun
it's so
stuff.
hard for me though, because my brain's just always
Yeah.
running. I'm an overthinker too, and
I
I'm
think
over planning. I plan
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, I feel like I'm always like this. I don't really stress
Okay.
because I'm really good mentally at telling my like the power of the tongue.
Yeah.
I tell myself don't stress.
gonna be fine.
Like this is just how
Yeah.
life is. I'm gonna hustle
Yeah.
for a couple years, and then the next years we should be able to
we should
just
be
like
smooth
yeah,
sailing.
yeah.
Yeah. I think
That's
that
a lot though.
yeah, I feel like now I was telling you the other day
Yeah.
too, like I've gotten to a point where I'm just like I I am good. Like, I don't know what's going to happen with my career. Like, obviously I have plans, but like, I don't want to hustle anymore. Yeah. Like, I feel like I did it for so long. I know it's going to still be in me because that's how we're going to keep up with the business, with the salon, with my clients. Like, I'm never going to stop working. I'm a hardworking person, but I no longer want to chase this, like, it's almost like backed by ego, right? Like, of like always trying to do something, always trying to host an event, always trying to be the number one, always. I'm done.
I get you.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm cool. Like, everything that happens that's meant to be for me will come to me. Yeah. And you know, I'm always gonna like pray and you know, God has a plan. But I'm just tired of like that whole hustle. And I think that it just got me to a point where I was just so fucking drained that I didn't even recognize myself anymore. Yeah. Right. And he heard it so much too. Yeah. He's seen me like, how many times have I said like, I'm just gonna close the salon? Oh yeah. Literally. Yeah, like so many times. Cause I'm just like, dude, like thing after thing after thing of this constant overthinking, thinking, like whatever. And I was just like, for what? What is the real goal here?
Yeah. I feel like it's easy for like you guys to get caught up in your own head, you know? Because we're outside looking in. So she'll like tell me about stuff and I'll be like, you know, you're doing good. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. Like, don't overthink it. You're like, oh, well, this and that. Like, I'm so like stressed. Like, the product didn't come right or this and that, you know? And it's like, it's going to work out, you know? Like, don't overcloud your mind where now it's affecting you, you know?
Totally.
I mean, I think you guys in general as business owners too, you're your biggest critique,
right?
He
always tells me that.
I always tell him that.
Always. Because I'm like, no, it didn't come. I could have done that better. Or when I do an event, like, did I sound stupid saying that? And he's like, dude, like, it was great. I'm like,
And I tell Ada too, I'm like, babe, look, like, I'm your biggest cheerleader, you know, like I got you. I'm a ride with you, you know, like I've seen my boy do the same thing. So it's like, you know, we're here for you guys, but also too, like, there's been times where I'm just like, I'm gonna support you no matter what. Like, you want to close it, let's go, but let's think of like what's next. But then I'm like, wait, no, I shouldn't be.
He always tells me like, is that what you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. That's what I'm telling you.
You're just stressed.
But like, you know, I have to be supportive, right? So I'm like, okay, I know you don't want to close. I know deep down you don't want to close it, but I see you like in and out stressed. I'm like, where can we go to fulfill that like need of like, we got to keep pushing forward. You know, but I mean, I've seen it, you know, it's anyone that tries to be an entrepreneur in general. It's
stressful.
You know, you're never off. Like, you're never off. Yeah. You know, and there's been many times where we're like deep in a conversation. We were in La Paz in January and we were having this like deep conversation and I was like tearing up. And then she was like looking at me. She was like, yeah. She was like, oh, hold on, let me, you know, like it was like,
let me book my client.
I was like, damn, dude, okay. But it's things like that that's like, you know, that's what
it do be like that. I'll be talking to her too, and sometimes she's like, oh, hold on. Monday 3:30, you don't have 30:30. Like, she'll be like,
and then jumps back into it. Like, we just didn't go off the rails for like 10 minutes about your client. And I'm someone that like, just like yesterday, we were having dinner, and I'm someone that like, I can't eat, I can't do anything because I want to talk. I want to talk about it, you know? And then she's doing 18,000 things, and she's like, no, babe, I'm here, I'm listening. I'm like, no, but look at me. I was like, but look at me, because I can't even do that. I was like, I can't drink water and try to talk, you know?
Yeah, so. Dude, I've been telling him, like, go ahead. I'm like this, go ahead, I'm listening. And I'm like multitasking, and he's like, put your phone down. I'm like, oh, pues, okay.
It's hard.
You know how I do studio time? So sometimes I have a client. I'm not as booked as her, you know?
Yeah, but you will.
Yeah, no, but every now and then I'll get like a little thing going, you know? I got like 2 or 3 clients. And sometimes we're talking and I'll be like, do that. And she's like, oh, I'm not even gonna tell you're not even listening. and I'm like,
God
she doesn't realize
you
like
do it
that's
to
how it's the other way around, you know? Like,
you better not do it to us.
Yeah, he doesn't really do that to me, but I do it to him because I know if I'm on my phone and he's talking to me,
you're actually listening.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not. Oh, okay.
Like, it goes in one out the other, and I'm like, huh? And then so I that's why when he's like on his phone, I'm like, I'm just gonna wait.
I'll just wait till you're done. Yeah.
And then he's done, and then I'm like, I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, and I thought that was funny because I'm like,
I'm over it.
But it didn't get me mad. But I'm like, it's funny because she does it all the time to me. You know,
you're like, it's funny how
the roles are reversed.
Have you seen that reel that's like, it's like booking your clients wherever, whenever, and it's like in the parking lot at Sprouts, at Walmart, like just like on the phone,
literally everywhere,
always looking down.
Yeah, that's
Araiz
how it
almost
is.
gotten hit by many cars in the Trader Joe parking lot. She's not like that.
Because you're like walking and you're like,
No, and then she'll tell me, why aren't you guiding me? I'm like,
oh yeah, okay, because I told him like grab me like this and just walk me around, like
put a leash on me.
like at this point.
oh my god.
That's so funny.
I am not to be walking
I feel like that's
alone.
what makes you guys the busiest though, is like having to like answer your own
at
clients,
all times.
you know?
At all times, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
customer service experience.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, especially in the beginning, it's, don't get me wrong, it's good to have boundaries, it's good to have policies, it's all good stuff. But let me tell you something, if you're a beginner lash artist and you're already like, I don't want to work weekends, I don't want to work past 4, I don't let me tell you something.
You got to.
Good luck. Because when you're first starting, and this isn't to sound harsh or bitchy or anything, it's the real. Like, this is how it is. You are going to be working at the times that most people don't want to work. You're going to be squeezing people in the weekends, whenever, wherever, because that's how you build loyalty.
Yeah, and I still do that. Yeah, I still do that to this day.
That's literally what's going to keep you busy and what's going to build people, and it's going to make them trust you and have loyalty to you, because they're going to be like, damn, she always gets me in no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what. And so if you're trying to build a business that's loyal to you, not just for the service that you offer, because this is another thing I always say, you do not have to be the best at lashing. You got to be the best at having that connection with your clients. Literally, that will take you so much further.
Like an experience.
Than service.
Big time.
Totally.
Damn.
Mic drop.
It's like that.
Mic drop for sure.
We'll see you next episode.
We're just starting, guys.
Let me calm down. and again, I'm running for mayor. Last episode, I was like, I'm running for mayor.
You'll do so good. No, you were gonna like run for state board.
Oh yeah. I'm a
you do so good.
Wait, sorry, state board. Dude, tell me why. I was talking about the brow tint on my stories the other day, and then the next day I wake up to a freaking email from state board. I'm like, they're listening.
Wait, what type of email did you get?
It wasn't about anything
was
like
it about
that.
the colon?
Yes, dude. But I was like,
who is scooping poop out of a booty hole
What?
as an esthetician?
that is out of your scope, babe. Go to medical school.
What are y'all doing, and why are you trying to do that?
We got an email, all of the estheticians, right? We got an email from the state board saying that somebody got caught and got fined doing a colonoscopy.
That's crazy.
Or like, sorry, I don't know if it was that or the colon therapy where they like
What's colon therapy?
it's like when they put a tube. I'm always pretty like I don't have a mic. They put like a tube in your booty hole.
Okay.
And they take out all the poop and the parasites and anything that's like gunk in your stomach.
Oh, what you did yesterday, no?
by a professional.
Wait, so somebody got caught doing that in a salon?
Yes.
Were they using tweezers or what?
Babe, no, they were actually doing the procedure. Just like have you guys seen the veneer tech that got arrested too? He was like doing veneer. Dude, there was this guy that
How much did he charge?
The crazy thing
Where
is
is he located
The
at?
horse teeth and shit.
No,
What's
the
his Instagram?
crazy thing is that it looked good, dude. It looked so good. Yeah, it was like some guy that learned how to stick on the veneers and got arrested. So same thing, same concept. But the state board sent us a freaking email.
Crazy.
Yeah, they sent us an
And
email.
everybody
It was
started
so funny.
posting it.
Yeah.
Like, why would
Like-
you trust your booty hole to someone else?
To an esthetician.
To an esthetician?
Who's a regular
Like-
person.
That's crazy.
People are just out here giving out booty holes and.
They're like, do you want a colonoscopy
Times
with
are
your
rough
wax?
though. They're probably like,
They're like,
damn,
add it
I
onto
can
your
go pay
wax.
100 here and it's like 25 here. They're probably
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's a
dang.
new add-on to your Brazilian.
Kind of
Backyard
wondering
with
how
your
it works
cheeks
though.
out.
And next thing you know,
Do they
you have it.
sanitize those tubes?
Ew.
That's crazy.
Ooh,
That's crazy.
disgusting. But yeah, I was like, oh, state board. They heard
Yeah.
me talking about brow lemmies.
You're like,
Oh
don't
my
come
God.
again.
All traumatized. So obviously dating a lash artist comes with a lot of tea. A lot of unnecessary or maybe things that you might not expect to hear on a day-to-day. But how is it or how much tea from a scale to 1 to 10 do you actually listen to every day?
Sheesh.
Or like every week.
Yeah, every week.
Let's see.
And
I
do
mean,
you get excited when you hear some tea, or are
Hell
you kind of
yeah.
It's not an everyday thing, but like, you know, when it's like tea time.
when
you
it's
know,
juicy?
like,
Yeah.
yeah, because she'll get home and you can see like on her face, like, you know, and then yeah, she'll get into it and you're like, and sometimes it's like, dang, I haven't heard about this girl in a while. And it's
I love that.
like, yeah.
Guys,
I get excited.
what's said in the lash room stays in the lash room, except it comes home with us.
To our
So when we
boyfriends.
go home, it goes to our boyfriends.
Some things, not all. Not all.
Respectfully.
Right? Do you have filters or no?
No.
Oh. Sometimes I have filters, like things that are worth the juice. Like I'm like, this is good juicy tea.
For sure.
But then it's like stuff that I'm like, whatever.
And for the most part, like even when she does tell us, like just to the ladies out there, like we're just listening.
Yeah,
and
you're never gonna actually.
You know, it's just like, oh, and then that's really.
You're never gonna really like put a face behind it too. Yeah. Like you're just gonna be like, oh damn.
Yeah. I get excited.
No, Juan loves. He's a chismoso.
I'm a comadre.
He loves the tea. He loves it. He lives it. He's like, y luego qué pasó?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I'll give her pointers. So I'm like, babe, tell her to say
Yeah.
He's not really like a chismoso like that. Sometimes he's just like, oh really? I'm like, dang, get excited.
Yeah.
Like,
no, Juan.
And I'm like, oh, this is that girl. She's like, no, it's not her. I'm like, oh, I could be getting confused with the girls and stuff. Like,
no, I feel like if Juan was in the salon, he'd actually just be like, and then how did that make you feel? Like he would definitely be in there, like giving them advice, because he does that to my friends too. Like when they have guy drama or like anything. I literally have videos where it's like just him and my friends, and they'll be like venting, and I'm like, look at these guys, like, and he's just like, so yeah. Anyways, you're such a good girl, and you need to step it up, like just like give
should be a
therapist.
Dude,
like a counselor or therapist.
It's just exciting, man. Like I was telling you guys, like it's like Netflix. You know, it's like
it is.
I always ask Adam like, how's your day, but only to get like, oh my god, you sure? You know, I'm like, hell yeah. Or like
just wants the tea.
I'll be like on my way from like work, and then we'll like go have dinner, and she's like, oh my god, babe, I gotta tell you. I'm like, no, save it. I'm like, save
not
it
over
for
the
dinner.
phone.
Yeah, I was like, save it for dinner.
Freeway, I'm like, babe, are you on my? Okay, yeah. And he's like, no, don't tell me, save it for dinner. I'm like, oh my god,
love
dude,
it, love
a little cider moment.
So funny.
But no, I mean, outside of, I'm sure I can speak on behalf of both of us, but outside of us, your guys' moments stay in the Lash room, guys. Girls, you guys' moments stay there.
That's right.
It's not something that goes to like other people and other people and other people.
Yeah. Okay, so how do you guys handle meltdown days? Like, how do you guys handle, or what would you say is like your biggest advice for us when we're having like a bad day? And how can you tell that you were having a bad day?
Because I don't express it a lot.
Yeah.
I try not to stress. So it's kind of hard. I don't have meltdown days. I don't cry. I never, do you cry?
Yeah.
Well,
not
often.
I don't cry.
Yeah, not often. It's like, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a meltdown day, but I can tell when she's had like a long day.
Yeah,
you know? And I could tell the energy, like, you know, she's tired. Or, you know, like things like that. But, you know, if she ever does have a meltdown, it's not like bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
She's pretty good at like when she's home, like she's kind of happy she's home, you know? Like,
I'm pretty good at controlling my emotions.
Yeah.
Because even when I have rough days, it's just something I expect.
Right.
You know, I just expect. That's just what comes along with business, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm a really good, like I don't stress.
Yeah.
I try not to stress. I stress a lot, but it's just like I don't tell myself I'm stressing.
Okay. So it's kind of like you...
I stress 24/7, but it's not like, oh, I had such a stressful day.
Maybe you've like internalized it where you like learn to live in that.
Okay, I live in it because I know it's not going to change for a little while. Yeah. I just expect it to be like that, you know, because I am in the hustle like era right now, especially because I just started a new business of my products. Yeah, like I need to hustle, and it's stressful, it's tiring, and some days I just need to go home, you know, and just get a hug.
Oh,
that's all though. Like
we're
no
both
words.
Not, like stressful people, you know.
Yeah. We're very calm. Like
I grew up in like a really loud house, like multiple siblings. It was like always in and out.
You're like used
so like
to the
when
chaos.
We're home now, like it's quiet. We'll put like a show on, you know, like
it's chill vibe.
So, it's chill.
We watch a lot of TV. Like we watched every Netflix.
Like that's your guys' like love language is like TV.
Yeah. So instead of going out to dinner a lot, we love to get dinner in.
Yeah.
And then just watch TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're big people on like watching seasons and shows. Like we love to watch. Like we'll binge it till like 1 a.m. and we wake up at like 7 a.m. the next day.
To watch it.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
What are you guys watching right now? Do you have anything you're watching?
Was it The Night? What is it?
Night Agent.
Night Agent.
Yeah, it's a new show. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's about a FBI agent.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it's like the spy.
Okay.
Like behind. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty cool,
a client recommended it. We just started it like 2 days ago. You guys should watch
What's the
it.
last show that we've watched?
His and Hers.
Oh, His
Oh,
and
we
Hers.
should
Dude, the plot twist.
That was strong. It
I was
strong.
not expecting it.
The mom,
Yes.
crazy.
Strong.
I did not
Spoiler,
expect that. I was
spoiler,
literally
spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
cut it out.
For real.
Hey, what about the 56 days?
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
Wait,
it's,
what?
56
You ever watched
days.
Is it on
56
Netflix?
Days? Is it on Netflix or Prime?
I think it's Prime.
Ooh.
Or
Do you have
Hulu.
Prime?
Yeah.
or
Yeah, we
Hulu.
got it.
Okay, 56 Days. It has the guy from Victorious. Is it Beck?
I think so. It's
Oof,
kinda
I'm
like,
so bad with
I think he's Indian.
actors.
Okay, yeah, he's Indian.
Okay.
You remember Victorious?
I remember Victorious, but I don't
Okay, it's the Indian
specifically
guy.
remember him.
The Indian guy. He dated like the rock girl.
It's pretty good though.
Okay. It's because I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I do not. My sister will ask me this too because she's so good. She's like the actor from this, and I'm like, I don't know. I hardly remember. I can watch a movie and I won't remember the next time I watch it. Like it's like I watched it for the first time.
Okay, and I'm the
so
type.
bad.
Okay, and I'm the type when I watch movies, I can only watch it once because I remember
you're just-
everything.
oh my
So when I watch it
gosh.
again, I know what's coming,
What?
and I have low attention span. I already know what's coming. I don't want to watch it.
Dude, I will watch it like it's the first time.
Yeah, I won't.
I'm like,
I-
what?
yeah.
And Sarah's like, dude, you watched this like 4 times. I'm like, no way.
And I don't watch nothing that's like was before like 2015.
Oh,
Bro,
really?
she hates like old stuff,
movies?
old movies. And I'm like that. I can go rewatch stuff,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you know, like for the nostalgia, you know.
Yeah,
and
yeah, like comfort.
Yeah, the comfort.
shows.
Yeah.
He's like, we're looking for movies like this one. I'm like, what year was it, babe? I always say that. What year was it? He's like
damn.
2011. I'm like, no.
Pass. Pass.
Oh my gosh. But I feel like movies aren't even as good as they used to be. Like I feel like old movies
They're
sometimes are
cheesy.
better.
No, and then the graphics are
No,
so
no-
old.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, I mean the production maybe
Yeah,
was
yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit
yeah,
cheaper,
yeah.
but if you think about it, some of the plots nowadays, you're like, dude, I
Yeah.
knew that. I knew that was gonna happen. Like some of them are like,
Yeah, but
they're running
also-
out of ideas.
But
Like scary
but
movies,
you're-
or?
like for everything, dude. I swear I have to tell her. I'm like, don't look it up. I'm like, babe, don't look it up, because I'll like watch it.
Her too, bro.
I'll watch it, and we're just there, and I already see her little tiny ass just like
I'd be
grabbing
mad,
her phone,
bro.
just
I'd be
grabbing her
mad.
phone, and she's like this.
It takes away the fun.
Yeah,
now. Like,
bro.
like now we're gonna
And we
discover it
don't
on
even
our own
watch
without them.
TV.
Like,
No, and we're like
I-
sitting next to each other, and I'm like, don't look it up. And
I
she's
do it
like,
every
I'm
time.
not. And she'll like turn around. I'm like, oh my
I'm
I
like,
have
I'm
to know.
working.
bro,
I
you
have to
know when you're
know.
watching, you're all like this, and she's like, and I turn and she's like, and I'm like, oh yeah, she looked it up.
No,
like,
or like Ada has 18 plots for the movie already, and we're like 10 minutes in. She's like, the mom killed her. The mom killed her. I'm like, babe, stop, just watch it. She's
So
like,
you're
no,
a
but no.
talker.
What? And then she'll tell me, what do you think? What do you think? I'm like, let's watch it. Like, just watch it.
Okay,
No,
so
and
you're
Juan
a
is so
talker.
patient. He's so patient. He's like, I don't know, baby, just watch it. And I'm like, but dude, totally, she killed her. No, it's because what? And then he's like, baby, just watch it. And I'm like,
And
bro,
with
just
us,
tell me to
we
shut
don't
up.
talk. And when someone's with us and they're talking, we're like,
yeah, because we'll be like, damn, they swear like we know, like this is our first time watching it
Yeah.
too, you know, like.
That's what you're saying is we can't watch movies together. Yeah. So I'm not
Not
invited
with
to
you.
movie night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with you.
and put the phone away.
For real, no
Oh
phone.
my
Guys,
God.
I just got uninvited for movie night.
Hey, movie night, that would be cool.
That'd be
Like,
fun.
Yeah, that'd be
hosting
so
a movie night.
fun.
yeah,
should.
yeah. I do want to host one at my clubhouse, and I want
Yeah.
to do like a what's the little machines that like show it on
the
a white wall?
projectors.
Yeah, projector.
Ooh, that'd
I
be
want to do that.
I
yeah.
got a projector.
We should do
Remember I got a
that
projector?
Yeah.
for the new scary movie.
Dude,
Oh,
my
I
sister was just
saw,
telling me
yeah,
about
it's
that.
coming out.
Yes.
Have you watched the other ones?
I think so, but I don't remember.
What?
It was so long
But
ago.
how do you remember all these reels? Every time we're
don't
every
know.
episode, you know that reel?
How do I remember?
Wow, scary movie is.
I think I have selective memory.
Classic.
yeah, scary movie is classic,
Selective.
but it's like dumb humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes it's nice to watch
Yeah,
those movies
yeah.
because I need a
Yeah,
laugh.
this one's
I
funny
need a- I need
though.
a
Watch the commercial. If you guys see the commercial,
I haven't seen it
Oh,
yet.
the
Yeah,
things
it
they
looks
say,
good.
we're like,
Okay, we'll have to watch
they're not
it.
holding back. They're
Okay,
not
maybe
holding
we'll do a
back.
double date.
Yeah, we'll
I won't talk.
That'd be fun.
I'll put a lash tape over my mouth.
But AMC with the recliners.
Yeah. Okay. Down. Left, right?
No,
Or do we-
right?
I was
Okay.
gonna ask though, like, for you guys, like, what would be a meltdown type of day? Like what has to happen throughout your guys' day to really be like, damn, like,
Like
or what
today I
has
wanna
happened?
cry?
Yeah, to like,
Oof.
You go first. Let me think.
I got sued.
Oh,
So
damn.
that was a meltdown. Well, yeah, that's a meltdown day.
Yeah, I
got
was like
sued by a client.
by the state board.
Oh,
Yeah,
what the hell?
this is a good clip.
We don't say that word around here.
That's a good clip.
What?
Or maybe I shouldn't talk about that. Should I? I don't know.
What's in the clause? Wait.
No, it's not that I can't talk about it. I just don't
yeah.
want people.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
already
Did you
know.
beat the case?
No, fuck no.
Oh, but that's why like you had to pay something, right?
Okay, maybe
That's all it
maybe
was?
won't say sued. I'll say
Yeah.
I got fined. No, yeah, I got fined by the state board one time, and like I got like there was literally like a yellow folder, and like it came and they like delivered it to me. So it's
Damn.
very like you got served, bitch.
I didn't know that was a
Damn.
thing.
Yeah, so I mean, it happened after like months and months. And months.
Okay,
It
okay.
wasn't like immediate.
Yeah,
But yeah, that was pretty fucking heartbreaking because I was like panicking. I was like,
Oh, that's scary.
and I like
That's
read
so
it,
scary.
and I like texted Juan or called you, remember? And I was just like I was like fucking scared.
That's a normal like meltdown. That is understandable.
Yeah.
Anytime someone walks into this salon that's not a client and I hear the doorbell go off, I always tell him the firefighters came in the other day. My heart was pounding.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are they here?
Yeah.
And they just want to check the fire extinguisher. Then an AT&T guy came in and he's sitting here with a badge and I'm like, hi, how can I help you? And I'm like, please don't stay stay bored. Please don't stay stay bored.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, AT&T. I'm like, oh, hi.
Yeah, hi. Your voice changes. Yeah, I got snacks. No, yeah, it is pretty scary. And I was like talking about this on my stories a little bit this week, and like a lot of girls actually messaged me and they were like, how do you like make sure that you keep up? Because like I feel like now I like figured out like everything that needs to be like state board regulated. But that was the day that was definitely a breakdown for me. I was like, this is it's over. I was like,
I would
it's
cry.
over.
And
like
I
I want
cry.
to close. I want to like disappear from the face of the earth. I was like really embarrassed most of all because it was over something that I really didn't know that we weren't allowed to do, body sculpting.
Oh, yeah.
And it was back when people are still doing it, you know, but you're just not allowed to have an esthetician license and do it.
That doesn't make sense.
It makes no sense.
So,
but again, who am I going to be to fight against the state board, right?
But then
so
it's like
we just took the L.
If you do body sculpting and you don't have a license,
Then you're fine.
No one can fine you.
No.
So massage therapists who are licensed, do they got a state board?
Yes.
Is it our state board?
No.
Oh.
It's the massage therapist like state board.
And they go
damn.
to like doors like ours?
Yeah, it's just like ours. It functions the same way. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I've
Yeah.
always thought about.
Yeah, so that's why I felt embarrassed. I was like, me? Like,
it was from a while
yeah, it was
ago.
from so long ago. And then I kept seeing people like still doing like trainings
That's
and all
what's
these
annoying.
things. And I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like, why did it happen to me? But, you know, you just, I dwelled in that moment for a while. And then I figured out a fucking plan. I was like, we got to pay it. We got to do this. I took the L and I learned.
Yeah.
And now I try to advocate for other people because I still see
That's
people that
good.
don't know.
Yeah.
So he knows that this was like the biggest L I took in my business.
It wasn't even an L. It was
yeah,
just
it's
was
like
a
a
bump-
it's
like a bump
lesson.
in the road.
Yeah.
It's an
But
obstacle.
you know, it's like when you're building something, like those kind of obstacles fucking hurt.
Yeah.
100%.
They
Especially
hurt.
financially.
Well, because
Yeah, it's a
your first mentality or your first mindset towards it is like, that's it.
Like I
Like
failed.
there
or
goes my
something.
license. You know,
Totally.
it's like,
Yes.
Scary.
what are we gonna do to bounce back?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Financially too.
But I think
it's a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
So I feel like that was the only time that I've really like melted
Okay.
down. Like when and the girls like Jace at the salon, like she saw me like during that time. Like I was like in the salon, dude. Like I remember, like I was like on my knees. Like I was like, what the fuck, you know? But
yeah, I can't even imagine. That's so stressful. I get cards, like letters that say like state board, and I'm like, do I open this? And I don't even do nothing wrong. And I'm like, do I open
It's
this?
those and the taxes.
I'm like, no, yeah, I got one the other day.
the
for like,
IRS ones.
Yeah,
She wakes up in the night like, I'm like, what's wrong, babe? She's like, I thought I had a dream about state board.
I got a letter from like the county clerk the other day, and it's because something new in San Diego. You have to pay like property tax.
for your
It's something new.
Yeah, I got
Okay,
one too.
and I'm reading it, and I'm like, is this IRS coming after
You're
me?
like, wait, but I rent
I
here.
was so confused.
I didn't understand it either.
And I called my mom, and I'm like, they're using language like from UCSD.
ChatGPT.
I'm like, I don't understand any of this. And I literally ChatGPT'd it, and I'm like, please explain. And then I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Those are stressful.
They're all
when is
scary.
it not gonna be stressful?
It seems like it's like when stuff that can really like take down the business or like
Yeah.
a big L is like what's kind of scary.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah. And the thing is too, there is like I feel like when we started lashing or starting our businesses, there was really no blueprint for any of it.
There's still, like, it's hard. You have to pay for a blueprint.
Right. Well, but at least there's an option.
At least we can
now.
pay.
Like, I feel like people that are jumping into it now, I think now I'm not saying just us. Like, I'm saying in general, the girls who have started years and years ago, maybe 10 years back, pioneered that road for the newbies or the new girls, the next generation of girls that are going to have it. I'm not going to say easy because it's never going to be easy, but there's going to be some support. And that would have helped a lot because we didn't know any of these things, right? Like, how do you implement systems? How do you pay taxes? How do you do state board regulations? How do you keep everything in touch? How do you open business credit? Like EINs, like all of that stuff that's like, bro, you had to figure it out by yourself. And
I literally learned all by myself. And he's seen me throughout the years. Yeah. I'm like, my dad owned a business, but my dad owned the business in 2005, was deported in 2011. I wasn't really grown with like seeing someone run a business. And the way that he ran a business, he had a body shop. It's a lot like he's always hard on me, like, oh, you need to do this, or you post too personal on Instagram, and I'm like,
it's totally
this is a whole different industry. And I don't know,
the more personal you get, the better you do.
We're also in a different era too.
Different era. But he is a good business owner because obviously he built his business in TJ too, from the ground up. But it's just it's all different, you know, different dynamics. And me, I'm kind of just learning as I go. And I've paid people to learn, but you still like are still doing it on your own. You know, it's not easy at all, and it's not gonna ever get easy because yes, we're successful, but to the levels we want to get, we're gonna have to know even more. You know, and when you pay more taxes, when you have more things open,
more responsibility. It's like how they say, more money, more problems. Literally,
I think so
true. And it's like another thing that I think is important is always celebrating even like the smallest things, right? Like you've always lived in success because you at least went for it. I think that's something that is good to
reminding
remember.
yourself too. Like I tell her, like, you know, like from where you were to where you are now, like you got to remember, like, you know, not everybody's able to get to here, you know. Some people quit like after the first month or halfway, you know, like the thing that makes you guys stand out is like you said, like when you got sued or whatever, is like you don't give up, you know, like like it's just a learning process, and you're gonna figure out a way to bounce back, you know. And surrounding yourself with like-minded people
for
sure. It's hard to remember though, because I'm so hard on myself, you know. Like say I have my spot here and I'm like, it's not good enough, I want more, more. But it's nice to have a partner that's like, but this is what you dreamt of.
Totally.
One day you dreamt
for
of
days
this.
like this. You prayed for days.
In a spot
it's like what a blessing it is to be tired from a job you prayed for. Right?
You just have to sit back and that's what I started realizing more this year. You have to sit back and relax and really like think about things that you wanted and just like know like you have achieved those things.
And success looks different for everyone. Success can be just being able to take a day off. Like success can look like $10,000, $100,000, $1 million. You define success. So, and I think that one thing that I always try to remember is like that our parents didn't have the possibilities that we are already building, because like we started in this business and ever since we've been self-employed, and I never had to answer to a schedule. I never had to clock in, clock out. I priced myself, like, and those are already privileges in itself.
It is. It's a big
such
privilege.
a big privilege. We've grown up in this industry, literally grown up, because we were so young when we jumped into it. And ever since we've kind of been like, we work hard, but it's been spoiled. We've been spoiled because it's an industry.
I feel like that.
It's an industry that pays well, that has a lot of perks. And it comes with the stress, of course, but you know, we do live a life that a lot of people would dream of. And I think that being grateful and remembering that is like so important too.
Yeah, definitely.
Well said.
Well said.
Definitely.
Running for mayor.
You've always been such a good like speaker. Like how you said that you think about when you're done hosting events, like did I say the right thing? And he knows, like I've always told him like she's so good at speaking at events. I could never do that. I'm speaking to people I'm comfortable with. That's why we do so good on the podcast. But in front of other people, I have like so much social anxiety that I'm like shaking. I'm like, I can't talk like that. You do so good. So I hope you like sit back and realize, you know, like when you do, you're a really good host at events.
Thanks. I mean, I think it comes with practice, and I think it comes with just like speaking from the heart. Because I always try, and he knows this too. Like when I've had events, you know, sometimes I'd be like, should I prepare a speech? Nah, fuck it. I'll speak when I get there.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes I would stress, because I would be like, wait, did that sound like what I wanted to say?
I get you.
Or I would, I always, so, you know, chillona, so I would cry at the end or something, or like a little tear, and I'd be like, okay, I'm done, you know? But it's because I truly, truly believe in what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, like, I think that when you put that into perspective, it comes easy.
Yeah,
like,
and people feel it
from
too.
The heart, you know?
People
just,
feel
like,
it.
Be truthful and live in your truth, literally, you know? But thanks. I admire you a lot too, and I think that that's why this podcast flows so well, because like I've literally watched you also grow so much.
Sorry.
We're over here crying, Josh. I watched you grow so much, and like I like have seen it, like actually how much you've grown, like into your products, into this, into your social media. Because I think I talked about this in the podcast before. Like I knew you and I saw you online, but I wasn't like seeing you. Like you weren't putting yourself out there so much up until like the past year or two.
Yeah.
And now you talk to the camera and you're out there.
Out of
and,
my
like,
bubble.
People know who you are and they know that you're such a good energy. And I think that that's literally also really hard, and you're good at it. So.
And I appreciate when like people like say that too, you know, because sometimes I don't feel like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like annoying, like, oh, am I speaking too much on my camera? But
girl, we got a podcast
I love
now,
talking to my camera. You know, and I'm like, I love like trying to build community with people. I was just always so shy, and last year I dragged them to like across the world, going to all these conventions. I took them to 2 conventions, and I was like, I need to get out of my bubble. I need to talk to people.
And you were at Beyond
I'm so shy.
The Lashes, right?
Oh yeah, three.
Yeah, so I remember that you were there helping with the booth, and I was like, "What's up, Mr. SC Beauty Bar?"
Networking is the most important thing.
Yeah, it's just I'm so shy. And I fear of rejection. I don't like going up to people and then people being like,
no.
"Hi."
Oh yeah, it's
like,
a shitty feeling.
Yeah, it's like but I need to be more of like putting myself out there. You know, kind of like salespeople, like a sales job. I would never be good at because I feel like I'm annoying.
Yeah,
but then again, I feel like salespeople are annoying.
Juan is so good with people.
Thank you guys. We'll see you on the next one.
I think that was your
sell cars.
No, he's just so good with people. Like people come up to him. Like even at the mall, at the store, at the restaurant, guys will come up to him and be like, "Hey, how much you bench, bro?" I'm like, what size is your shirt? I'm like, dude, why do they want to talk to you for? Yes,
that's funny.
Yes, but it's just
That's
like
funny.
Energy maybe, or like confidence or something. I don't know. And I'm like,
that
bro,
aura, bro.
yeah, that aura or something. And I'm just like, actually, let me tell him something. The other day we went to a bar with some friends, right? He was like, I'm gonna go get us some drinks. He leaves. 45 minutes go by, and I'm like, where is he? I just see him chatting with this guy. And he wouldn't come back with my damn drink. So I'm like, dude, come. And I was like, come back. You know, he was like, hold on. He didn't come back for like, I kid you not, 45 minutes. And then he comes back with the guy. He's like, come join our table.
You join the table, yeah. That's my boy.
That's a good thing too, because as an entrepreneur, that's really how like you should be, you know.
Well, it goes back to networking.
Yeah, networking.
It's like you
friendly.
you never know who you're gonna run into.
I know.
You know, like I mean, this dude that I was just randomly talking to, he's basically like my neighbor. Come to find out, he's a really dope tattoo artist in San Diego.
Now we got free tattoos.
Yeah, he charges great. He's like started from zero, also practicing on himself. So the people that you meet, you know, it's almost like there's an attraction to who you meet, right? You know, it's so what did they say? Attract what? Something like that.
Law of attraction.
I don't know. I guess I just try to be a little smart right now.
Deep.
No, but
he's trying to run for mayor too.
No, but yeah, I mean, it's just who you meet. You know, adding on to that, bro, I appreciate you too, bro. I don't think I wouldn't want to sit here with anyone else, bro.
It means a lot, bro. It means a lot. Me too, bro. Likewise.
It's funny because when we texted about having the pod with you guys, it was funny because you told me, you're like, baby, Sorry, bro.
That's not how I said it.
You're like, maybe you should have us on the pod or something. And then I texted, I was like, oh my God, my boyfriend just said they should be on the pod. And then you told me that Josh also said that. And I was like, not like trying to take our, our stardom.
No, but I mean, it's like what we were talking about, you know, as you guys also start a new journey, we're like piggybacking off of it. You know, it's like, how can we all kind of, you know,
grow
be
together.
productive in it? Yeah. How can we all kind of grow? But it's also like helping, you know, like we're here for you guys. We've been talking about painting a damn room.
I know. Damn.
For a whole year and a half.
Damn.
You gotta do it.
I know.
We have to do it.
We'll help you.
And, bitch, with all the stuff you gotta do.
Let's schedule it. I love DIY stuff. I do a lot of DIY stuff.
No, we should. We should do it. I know you're always doing something. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, you really do be the do it yourself.
He always tells me you're always switching something up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
every time I come, and I come a lot.
Yeah, and I tell him, I'm like, let's do this, but then it never gets done. So then I'm like, I'm just gonna do it myself.
Yeah.
And then I get home so tired, and he's like, you should have waited for me, babe. I'm like, I don't want to wait till 5 p.m.
That is too late.
Yeah.
You're all freaking working. She's like, I don't want to wait.
Yeah.
Yup, that's how it be. Yeah, and then you're just like too tired at the end. You're just like, never mind, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, literally. Lately, I've just been paying someone to do it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, at some point, you kind of, I remember this like from a book.
Yeah.
It said like, at some point in your business, you do got to learn to delegate because that is the only way you'll grow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you cannot be a one-man show.
I know.
You really can't.
That's
and
hard.
so you got to learn to let go. And it's hard because that's your baby. Everything you've bought in here, I'm sure, has been from your hard-earned money.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes to a point where you've got to like let it go a little bit and risk it a little bit and delegate to some people. And that's how you grow, because eventually once you have suites and stuff like that, you're gonna have like more people to lead, right? That's how you become like a real leader. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Trusting that the people that you pick will do good by your name, you know. Yeah.
Damn.
Clock it.
You guys are on it today.
We took our yapping pills today.
We have another question. Good. Okay, I want to ask you guys this one. Okay, so a question I have that I wrote down is, what's something you think people misunderstand about lash artists?
Ooh.
You can think.
That's a good one.
What do you think people misunderstand about us?
Damn.
That's a good one.
Can you say it in a sentence?
Can you pronounce it?
Can
you say the definition? Wow.
I think like a diva mindset.
Okay, that's a good one. I'm proud of you, babe.
Yeah.
People think we're divas. I wish I could get that.
I think like a diva mindset.
Like we're we're bratty.
Yeah, like mean girls. You can't sit at our table.
Okay.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you guys are bosses, but you're not like that mean bossy, like you know, like you know what
rude,
I mean? Yeah, like
ugly energy.
Yeah,
or something.
exactly. You know.
Yeah, for sure. I think that is a big one.
I get that misunderstanding about me a lot.
Me too.
People, I thought you were so mean.
You looked like a bitch.
Like what makes me? I thought I smile a lot. What else do I gotta do?
I mean, I think people are always gonna have misconceptions of you, and the faster you learn not to give a about what people think about you, the happier you'll be.
Yeah, big time.
I used to dwell. I still do sometimes, and I'm like, snap out of it, girl. Like, the more you care, the more people have power over you, and that will never serve you any good.
That used to be me too.
It's hard. It's so hard, because I'm a yes girl. Like, I'm a people pleaser. I always wanted to be like, I want to be everyone's cup of tea. You're never gonna be everyone's cup of tea. Yeah,
literally.
Like, ever.
Yeah, and there's so many different personalities.
You're gonna literally die, like, within yourself.
That's
trying
tiring.
to please everybody.
Yeah, that's stressful.
Yeah.
I just don't care what anyone thinks.
Yeah.
You know, I just try to be, who I am.
You.
And who likes me, you know? And I don't have problems with anyone. And I try not to have any problems with anyone.
Yeah.
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 So that's the only thing you think people misunderstand about lash artists?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. And then
so I'm like, I can't really think
maybe
about
your guys' like lash voice. Like sometimes I hear her like, "Hey girl," like, and you ever like have your mom answer like a phone when she's at work and she's like, like welcome to, you know, like
customer
her
service
work voice, you know, and it's like you don't really sound like that, like, you know, but it just grows like, you know, like, hey,
that's
girl,
that's true. That's
you
true.
guys stretch out the words like yeah, like girl,
totally.
You know, like,
oh my gosh, like that.
It's like customer service voice for sure.
Yeah, but I feel like there's some people that do it more than others.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I have a pretty deep voice, and that's the voice you're gonna get.
I feel like you have that. Yeah.
Babe,
well, I think I sound like a man. I just kidding. But I don't feel like when I've been at work though, and you've been at the salon, I don't talk different, right?
No. But I don't think you have a deep voice.
But there are people that
have a deep voice.
There are people that change their voice though. I have heard it.
I've heard it too.
Like
I hate what I have to. Sometimes I have to do that to match someone else, and I'm like, it's tiring.
Really? Or like they have that kind of
where they're like more higher energy because I'm very like calm and like mid energy, you know.
Okay.
So when I'm surrounded around people that are just very high energy, I try to like match them, but it's so tiring.
Yeah, because it's not you.
Yeah.
So then you're like,
but if I act like me, they kind of, I don't want them to get the idea of like I'm bored.
Like
you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's hard, but I think something that people can misunderstand about lash artists is when they think that this is an easy thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like a get rich scheme.
What I think is like they misunderstand is like if you're not like talking or you're not as talkative, like it's nothing against the client. It's just like, cause sometimes she's like, oh, like, you know, you have those days where you
don't feel good.
You don't feel you don't feel good, or but you still have to put it on for your your client or whatever. Yeah, so I think it's not that you're rude or just maybe you
just
know,
low energy.
We're also human. It's literally we're human. We get periods, we get cramps, we get like heartbrokens, we deal with normal day-to-day shit too. And that's so true because we are expected in this industry to always make the client feel amazing, even on our worst days. Like that is
it's
very
hard
true.
sometimes. Yeah.
Because I'm the type too, like I've had jobs where I had to talk to people, but you know, like I work now, like I don't really have to deal with too much people.
Yeah.
And I started to like it, like, you know, like I don't have to talk as much, you know, like, so
well, because it's draining when you know, because you're dealing with a lot of different people's energy. One's more higher energy, one's more low energy, one's middle energy, one's laughing a lot, one's sad, crying.
Totally, and you're also consuming it. You're like,
because we're like therapists.
They come to you for like that hour or whatever. Yeah, but like you've already had like probably 4 hours of that. You know, like, so it can get
12 hours and my space.
That's so true.
Yeah, it's a lot. But I think how I was saying how people misunderstand, like people always think like, oh, I'm gonna become a lash artist so I can have my own schedule so I can make so much money. But that's not how it is. You don't start like that. That's a misunderstanding. That like what you say, get rich.
Like you know, like when you see trainings, make $100,000. Like here's the breakdown, and it's like a chart, and it's
like 3 years,
1 client, 2 clients, 100,000. Like, babe, be for real.
Yeah, that's just a misunderstanding. You know,
if you like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, yes,
it's achievable.
It's
but not in a time frame that they say.
It's so achievable, and like when I first started lashing, I was like, God damn, like I did it. Like I was like, whoa, this is so fucking cool. I made so much money. But it's not always like that, and it's a roller coaster. Like it's not always gonna be like, oh, perfect, I hit the optimum, like the top of the top, and that's gonna stay there.
You get like this desensitized to like making that money. Have you seen the reel where they're like, oh, I only made $800 today, but that's a doctor's salary.
Yeah, you do get desensitized.
Totally. Like, oh, we only made $300
it comes back to what I was saying about being spoiled. It's like that mindset of like, it comes quick, but it can go even quicker. Right? Like you can have a heavy, nice day and you're like, I'm chilling. Like, or you can have a week where like it just doesn't look good, you know? And so, and the lights are still going to have to get paid. The rent's still nobody cares. They're not going to be like, oh, well, you were slow. All right, no bills for you.
He's seen me stress. Like, oh my God, my week is not booked. I used to always be like that. My week is not booked. Then comes Monday, the whole week's booked.
I tell him that all the time. I'm like, oh my God, babe. He's like, babe, it always gets booked. I'm like, I know.
Yeah, I know, but it's so stressful. I just put it up to God and I just do me, and it just ends up always working out. So I just trust in God.
Worst comes to worst, we're just selling some feet pics.
You're one step closer.
I made sure you put the big toe out there last episode.
Might as well put all 5 toes.
Take them dogs out. Damn.
That's funny.
Behind the sock.
They're already trying to start another business.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That could be a business. That could retire both of us.
Oh my goodness. Wouldn't that be so nice? I know. I've like literally we talked about it, right? We'd be like, imagine what would happen.
She's like, babe, you can be the manager. Think about it. I'm like, yeah, that's how it would play out.
We've thought about so many things.
Right.
She's like, and with your camera, you're so good. Like, you can just manage it. I'm like, yeah, have your feet up behind a white screen.
You guys have only thought about feet?
Like, you thought about doing like the whole thing? I mean,
Like
I wasn't gonna say it on the podcast.
Like the whole foot?
My mom's watching.
The whole foot?
No, I thought about saying like my heel.
Yeah.
The back
or
heel.
what about the
Nah.
knee? Just so confused.
Or the weenus.
Some ear pics.
Wait, is that an actual thing?
Yeah,
Is this
your
the
wiener.
The weenus.
Huh? Wait, this is called the weenus?
Yeah.
It is. Look it up, ChatGPT.
The weenus.
You never heard that joke in high school?
I've never heard
Let me touch your weenus. You never touched.
No.
You ne-
Okay.
And cut.
I'm learning so much about you on this podcast. Thank you for bringing me on. Actually, we're gonna have a nice talk
A
on the
nice
drive home.
A nice
On the
conversation
way
at
home, we're
dinner.
gonna be silent. It's gonna be like, so that podcast, huh?
How many weenuses have you touched?
I'm dead.
Enough
Okay.
about the weenus.
I hope you guys are enjoying this episode. We're kind
Commercial
of
break.
going pretty. We're going pretty long. This is a pretty long episode. Don't forget to subscribe, guys.
Yes, and comment. Leave us some comments.
Yes. Let us know how you guys feel about bringing our mans onto the episode.
You guys want them back for episode 2?
Yeah, and what you guys would
Run
like
it
to
back.
see, you know? Do you guys want questions? Do you guys want something else? Do you guys want to ask anything and hear their opinions? You know?
Let us know.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
be nice though, because we have feelings too.
I'm dead.
Nice.
Me. Okay, we're gonna do some rapid fire questions. These are just gonna be questions. Don't think
Like
too
quick
much.
ones, quick
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
Okay, what's the one word I say the most when I come home?
Shit.
I can already think of one.
I know, I can't think of one. Either.
I can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, it'd probably be yeah.
Oh,
All
I had a long day. Damn, y'all don't listen to us.
They're supposed to
No,
be
it's 'cause
rapid.
there's so much.
They're like, you guys don't be quiet. That's the problem. You say 100 words per minute.
I could think of 1,000, not one.
Damn.
And I'm like, damn.
A consistent word? No,
Yeah.
probably besides like, oh my god, babe. Like, you know, and then we'll go on to our therapy session.
Therapy session.
Yeah, well that's it.
Okay. You want to say the second one?
Okay. If I retired tomorrow, what would you be most relieved about? It's kind of a weird one, but
I'm
like,
like, damn, I wouldn't be relieved if I retired.
Yeah.
Not like tomorrow.
yeah, like, what's something you would be relieved about?
Like us?
Yeah.
I feel like
if we
just-
weren't lashing, if we own a
If we just
business.
quit.
If you made the decision to like not lash anymore, I know it'd have to be because like the stress really took over, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be happy, like, well, if that's what's gonna make you happy, you know,
Yeah.
like he was saying earlier, you know, like, because sometimes like I'll be like, babe, no, like you got this, like pushing her, but then it's like, should I say like,
Yeah.
like take a break, chill, you know, so because you wanna like be like motivating,
Supportive.
but then you want to be supportive too, like, you know, like, so
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Like maybe just the stress part.
Stress.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like let's get you to a good place
Yeah.
again, and then you can take it back.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
or like try
Yeah.
again or do something different.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good.
Probably
That's
just
a good way
that.
to think about it.
Yeah.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you actually care about my lash business?
Oh, 1,000.
That was kind of an easy one.
Yeah.
1,000.
Next,
we feel it. We feel it.
what's the best perk of dating a lash artist?
And
Free
take
lashes.
turns. I know his family members. That's the best perk.
yeah, they get my family gets
Look
the
at all the free
discounts.
lashes. Yeah, I do. On his sister
Discounts.
or like his mom, I do free lashes.
I
Yeah.
get all the C curls.
Yeah.
Nah.
Wait, I don't like C curl.
I do.
The best perks about dating a lash tech for sure is like like how their schedule is. Because sometimes like I'm at work and I'm like taking my lunch at 11, but she don't got nobody at 11.
Yeah, so you guys can hang out.
She can come to my lunch, you know, like
nice.
it's pretty cool. You know?
That's so cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, because typically like with me, my schedule's set, and so it's beautiful having her be like, "Oh, you have Wednesday, Sundays off. Cool. Now for next week,
I have
all
Wednesday.
Wednesdays
Yeah.
She gets to build her schedule like a mom.
Yeah.
That's what
I
I do
love that.
too.
We are like
That's
we're like a sucker for mornings. Like we
Yeah.
love our slow mornings. Like we love working out, like going for a run together, and then like getting a smoothie, and like
What time do you go in?
usually at 1.
What time do you go in?
It changes.
Yeah,
9 or 12.
9 or 12.
Oh, because 9's early.
Yeah.
12? He goes in at 8:30.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to try working on... So I have a slow morning because I go in at 11.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to try working on having a slow morning. But 9 is so early.
Yeah,
We'd
that
have to
is
we'd have to get up at like
And
5
you're
a.m.
not a morning person.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say,
No,
you guys
we
wake up
are
early?
morning people.
We're trying.
I like
We
the
used to.
mornings, but she don't
Yeah.
like the morning.
Yeah,
We
no,
used to
we're
be
like
morning
up
people.
at 6:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning,
But it's
babe.
just
So
like
that's what we're trying to transition into that.
Yeah.
It's just 21 days to make a habit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We've done it before. We used to do 5 a.m. workouts, but when you fall off, it's
Yeah,
so
it's so
hard
hard
to
to
wake
get back.
up.
Because I'm in school right now, so
Yeah.
like I be in school until 11. So I got work,
Oof.
then school 6 to
That's
11.
heavy.
So then like in the beginning, I was trying to I was waking up every morning, bro, but I started feeling like a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That
It
exhaustion
was
will
affecting me.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we're trying to transition to be like morning people because I love a slow morning too.
Yeah, that
like
I
yoga,
cannot, and that's
like
something that
coffee.
again, privilege, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I have always had slow mornings, and I'm like, that is just like I cannot give it up.
Yeah.
like I cannot give it up.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
ours is our night times,
Yeah, like
we get
that
off,
mellow-
and we like to watch Netflix,
Yeah.
eat our dinner, so
Right.
things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balance.
That's definitely a perk.
Yeah. Any other
Yeah.
perks, money wise?
Anyway,
Oh yeah, I mean the money's
kidding.
cool
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
you know,
sugar
like,
mama.
she got her own bag too. You know, like
It's nice.
good. It's nice. You know, like she gets to get things she wants to. You know,
yeah,
she's happy. You know, and yeah, I would say the money too is cool.
Yeah.
cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, I mean I'm not like a big like money person either. Like,
yeah.
like I'm a simple person. You know, like
Yeah.
like she likes gifts. She likes buying things. Like I like
You're more like,
I like just like hiking. I get like grew
Yeah.
up doing sports, so a lot of my free time was like sports.
outside.
Yeah.
You know, so like now, she put me onto a lot of things like Panda Express, like, Starbucks, bro. Like a lot of food places. Like
Yeah.
I never grew up trying.
Bringing
you
up
know?
my fat side.
No, but
She put me on to a lot of things.
I thought he was
Panda,
gonna be like,
In-N-Out, Cane's.
no, but
I thought he was
it's
gonna
true
say,
though. Like you
business
know, like
shit, and then he said Panda Express. I was like, damn.
You never had Panda
knew
before
orange
me?
chicken?
well, 'cause my parents would always get taco shop growing up. You know, sushi. She put me onto sushi. I never had sushi growing
But
Oh
up.
my
he
God,
says
sushi's
I put him
amazing.
onto a lot of things, but we've been together since we were 17. We
you
put
guys
each other
are-
onto everything.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess,
different.
yeah.
You guys
Yeah, I
were
guess.
babies.
Yeah,
You
everything
pretty much grew
that
up
like
together.
Yeah, we grew up together.
That's true, that's true.
She put me on to Panda.
Put me on to being fat. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, I have a little rapid question. I'm gonna ask you guys. Guess how much lashes cost. I feel like you might have an idea. I don't know if you might. If she
Like,
talks about prices.
Product?
No, like prices. So, what do you
Full
think?
set,
what-
175.
Oh,
What do you think a volume set cost?
200.
Well, I should.
God damn! Time to raise our prices.
Isn't there some that are like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, there
there
is
is.
some. There is some. Yeah.
Not bad. Those weren't bad guesses.
Yeah.
That's kind of like where the market is.
I charge 150.
Yeah.
What do you
Do you-
guys think a lash fill?
Nashville. That's like,
80 bucks.
yeah, like around there, like 50. Maybe?
Not 50.
No?
So easy.
Sorry, y'all. I had the flu last week.
I'm not
You
sure.
said
No, but I'm a wheezer. And sometimes I'll snort. Okay, guys? No, but 50's
Wait,
crazy.
how many are you filling?
What do you mean?
Like,
I know.
is it the whole eye?
Yes.
Oh,
A fill is like, they come every week, no?
Every 2 weeks. Every
Every
3
2
weeks.
weeks.
Some come every week. That's a weekly fill. Some come every 2 weeks. Some come every 3 weeks. And they all have different prices. So 1 week
that
is
was
like
a trick
50.
question then. That was a trick question.
He said, I don't like
So the
this.
1
Yeah,
week,
that's
how
up
much
for
is the 1
failure.
week?
It could be 50.
Oh, see, I was
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I was right.
It could be. Yeah. And then it could be 80. It's a little low, but
is it?
Yeah, just a tad bit. What do you charge for your fills? 80?
2 weeks, 95 and
Okay.
110.
Yeah, I charge around there too.
Yeah.
Okay, they got it close. What do you think a lash training course cost? Like a 2 to 3 day course.
1,700.
Okay. What did you think? What was the first thing that you thought?
Probably thinking like, I was gonna say like 600 or 800. Didn't you pay like 600?
I paid like 400, but it wasn't a good one. A 1,700 one is gonna be a good one. A $600 one is more like someone starting off and kind of just wanting to
like a one
bring
day or
people
something.
into their training, or like a 1 day too. Yeah, but 1,700. I feel like the average is what, like 1,200 to
1650,
17,
something
yeah.
like that. 17, 18. Yeah.
a little pricey, you know.
Yeah.
But it depends what you're learning too.
Yeah, nowadays also it depends on like what you're learning, how much clout the person has, like how
Yeah,
you know, it
all
depends
that.
on a lot of factors. Yeah. What would you say is something you advise people that are just starting when it comes to pricing? Like, because I feel like a lot of times when
It's controversial.
Yeah, when I teach something or when I have students or people that ask me, they're one of the most asked questions is like, how do I price myself?
Okay, and what do you say?
I always tell people to study the market. I always tell them that. Like,
Really?
look around, see what other people are charging, charge what you think you're worth.
See,
also,
that's
but
smart.
You have to consider the market.
Yeah,
like
but
that's just something that
they're
I'm
new
always gonna
people
say.
though, so I don't feel like they can be charging. This is controversial because
Yeah.
I personally started off really cheap because I wasn't really worth that much.
Yeah.
You're a newbie, you know. You're not that good experienced, but it depends on the trainer too.
Yeah.
Because if an
but also
in-depth training,
yes, the thing about it, I think, is also is that the fact that it's much harder to start really low and then have that sudden increase, right? Because you're already gonna have people that started with you at that
start
low,
eventually.
and then they're not gonna want, or maybe they will, maybe they won't, but they're gonna have some fuss about it, right? So it is much harder to start pricing yourself really, really low, even though
what's
you're
really
new.
low.
I don't know. Let's say you're okay. Here's the question.
Okay.
If you were a beginner today, like tomorrow was your first client and you had to charge them, and you were just a beginner, what would you charge yourself? I mean, what would you charge?
Okay, so I would take models first, and
Okay.
those models I would charge like 25, 30.
25.
Yes, because that's what I charged. But as soon as I start getting clients, I will charge 40. I will charge 45 to 65, 70.
For a full set.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm kind of going off of like what my skill was. And
Okay.
my skill was worth $45.
Okay, okay.
But if I would have took a training and I
You
would have
felt
and I would
comfortable
have been more better, because my skills were not good.
Yeah.
I started getting better and better, and I feel like I was worth the $30. But I was also lashing for 6 hours, charging $30.
Yeah.
like 4-6
So
hours.
how do you feel like you handled like that pricing increase?
I
Like,
went
did you
slowly. Yeah.
start going like
Slowly.
5, 10,
but
15?
I kind of I'm kind of known as like more of an affordable lash
Right.
artist, even though with
I would
my
consider
skills.
myself too.
Yeah, because I don't charge a lot, and I get a lot of people that'll be like, "Why don't you charge this much?" Like my hybrid set is 135, and that's pretty low.
Yeah.
Because girls who are in the
Some
business
people
for a
charge
year
that for
or
a
two
film.
charge that. Yeah, but I make good money and I'm comfortable. My clients are comfortable.
Yeah.
People say don't charge low because you attract the wrong clientele, but I don't believe that because I have a good clientele.
That fills your
Yeah.
books, which at the
And it
end of the
makes-
day is
yeah.
making you money.
Makes
That's
them
another
happy,
thing
makes
too.
me happy.
I think that there's like a stigma of like, oh, how should you price yourself too and all that. But I do know people in the industry who are a little bit lower in price point and they're booked till May.
Yeah.
So they have this consistent
Yeah.
money coming in and it makes sense to their life. So that controversial topic
Yeah.
of like, oh, charge more, charge this, charge what you think makes
Yeah.
sense to you.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
the end of the day, it's your business.
Yeah.
You jumped into it to make decisions like such,
Yeah.
right? So charge what you feel makes
Yeah.
sense to your
And whatever you
business.
charge, you just need to advertise it in a right way. You know, you need to find your niche and kind of advertise towards people. What is the benefit for them when they're choosing you? Because there's so many lash artists that they can go from.
For
you
sure.
know, so social media is really important. important. Social media is really important. My business wouldn't be where it's at without social media. A lot of it's word of mouth, you know. But ever since I started showing myself on the camera, that changed the game.
Yeah, well, people
feel confident. People feel trust.
They want to see a more face trust behind the business. It's like it's more organic. So people like to. It's like going somewhere and not even knowing what the person that's gonna touch your eye looks like is scary. Yeah, it's like why would
or how they're gonna act or how their energy is.
What is their voice? What does their voice sound like? Because that gives like it makes you feel familiar, right?
It's scary.
So then it's not as scary when you jump in. And you're like, hi.
What does the space look like?
Or if they've been watching you for a long time on social media, they know your personality, so it feels less intimidating to be like, you know what, she's so funny on social media. I'm gonna go through her. So it makes them feel like they're already your friend. Yeah, you know. Yeah. So it's super important.
Yeah, it is super important.
It's like with social media, it's like you're building a connection with somebody you never met, but you're building every day. You see them.
You somehow know their life.
Like, yeah. And it's like the comfortableness, like you said.
Exactly. Yeah. We're literally living in an era where like social media is so important. So important.
And that's a whole different job. It's a lot of work.
I was just talking about that because I used to post so many reels and so many things, and then all of a sudden I just kind of stopped. And I was like, why did I stop? Right. Yeah. And I think that the root of it all was because it started feeling so forced. It felt like I had to do it. Yeah. Like it was another job. So then you burn out. So then I was like, I don't care to do it. Yeah. And I don't care about posting the aesthetic stuff and the cuties and I wanted to post who I am, like funny, like whatever, cheesy. I don't care if it was cringy. I was just posting to post. Yeah. And I'm like, wait, I archived so many reels. And then I unarchived them last night because I was like, wait, they were actually good.
It depends.
I'm just overthinking.
Yeah, it depends what your purpose you want those reels to do too. Yeah. If you just want to post, then you post those type of things. But if your purpose is you're trying to bring in clients. You do have to be posting lashes. Yeah. You do have to be posting things. If you want to be a lash trainer, you do need to start posting educating type of stuff. If you want to start selling supplies, you need to start posting different things.
I don't know if you feel this way, but like I feel like the lash reels always don't perform as well as like when you
funny
post yourself.
Ones? Yeah. Yes, but so that's why I still post myself, but they don't bring in people. Yeah. It's the other ones that bring in people. Yeah, and it's like, how do I find a niche when I have so many different niches? So I just go
multifaceted.
I just go to I just post every type of content, you know? But definitely that's like an advice is whatever if you're trying to bring in clients, you need to be posting lashes because people are going to go on your page and be like, oh, I like the way she does lashes. I'm going to go to her. Yeah. And post all different types of lashes, you know? That's really important.
How do you do you have model days for your people, or do you like ask your clients?
I don't have model days, but I'm specifically going to start taking model days because I want them to look a specific way on my feed. On my story, I just post clients, but a lot of clients also don't ever want they don't want to say no.
That's my next question. Yeah. So I feel like it's like a little bit of like a subject that people want to know about is like, a lot of clients don't want to be filmed because they're coming to pay for a service. Yeah. I don't want to be on your camera. Like, you know what I mean?
And they don't want to say no.
So then, and they don't want to say no, but it's like sometimes they might not be blasted on your social media. So I do think that there has to be like some sort of boundary or something, like a way that we just film model people that want to be present on camera.
And I will
filming every single client, like they might not come back to you because you filmed them.
I know. And I will be doing model days, but model days I don't think people should be charging for models.
I agree.
But that's a controversial topic because say someone charges
do like 50% or something.
Yeah, or some people just take off $20. Yeah. But you're requiring so much from a model. Hours, you're not letting them pick the set. Yeah. So why are they paying $100 for a set that you're customizing? You know? And I feel like when you are charging when you're free and you're offering these services for free, you should be able to have requirements. Don't feel bad to ask your girls to come with bring your makeup after
or wear all black,
do your makeup when you come do your hair when you come, wear this color because it matches my aesthetic. Don't feel bad to ask for that because they're getting a free set. And make it clear that they're getting a set that you're customizing. They're not getting a set that they want because at the end you don't want them to be unsatisfied.
Or be like, can you take these off?
No.
So that's another thing that I think it's like I've heard in the industry before. It's like some clients just, or like, you know, the videos of like client pranks too. like how have you seen those before?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to do
I've
them
done
all
them.
the time. Yeah, I used to do them
Yeah,
all the time.
they're
And then
funny.
I read this like forum, and
What
it
you
was
read?
like people saying like, why should I wake up from my lash nap to like you fucking pranking me?
Okay.
Or something like
So
that. And
I-
I was like, holy shit, that's
But
true.
it's true. But I only do it to people I have real
That are your friends
friendships
or something.
with.
Yeah. I always do like a Halloween one. I always
Yeah,
scare with
yeah.
like one client, but
But
they're always
someone
my
I'm
friends.
someone I'm comfortable
but
with.
it's true. Like if I
It's
was
true.
if I was with a new person and someone did that shit to me,
Yeah.
like the ones where they like pour water or like just like splash all the shampoo in their eye, I'm like, that better be your friend.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
if you're
yeah.
doing that, like I don't know.
I hope it's
I
a
don't
friend.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I'd be pissed. All right, you guys, we have reached the end of our episode 5.
A very long episode.
Yes, we had so much fun filming this, and we want to thank our 2 special guests. Give them a clap.
Yeah.
Thanks for being
Thank you,
here, guys.
guys.
We hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
was fun.
This was fun. This was fun.
Yes.
So our first guest,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
Wow,
and
what an honor. What an honor.
Yeah, our first guest, but not our last guest. We're gonna be having a lot
we have
planned.
guests lined up already,
Yeah.
so I'm really excited
Yeah.
to show you guys who it is.
Super exciting.
But yeah, follow us on social media. We have all platforms: TikTok,
Yes.
we have Instagram, and of course YouTube. Leave us some comments so we can keep going with our pod, keep our spirits high, and we'll see you guys at the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Peace.